And my phone gonna have to be charged because I'm not at the house.
Mm. Go and sit at a table or something and just plug it in.
I'm not
Or
gonna
the
eat
car.
on live.
Or the car.
I'm just thinking it's so dark in my car.
Oh,
We got it. We got it, y'all.
mhm.
Hey, look at us.
We got it. We got it, y'all. We YouTube live.
Hey, hello YouTube.
Hey there.
It does say live.
It does say live.
Yep.
We here, y'all. The crew. We are
Here, what
live.
we've been talking about today.
We getting
Huh?
ready to.
I said, what we gonna talk about today?
I gotta hit our intro. Hold on. We gotta hit our intro.
They know our intro.
Here we go. Let me hit our intro. Like we always do.
Like we're about to do it this time. I go for mine. I'm about to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the
Okay.
sky.
All I wanna do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I wanna do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I wanna do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk.
Welcome, family, to another episode of Just Talking to You. I'm your man, Big Smooth, and I'm not here alone, y'all. I'm here with the crew. Crew, say what's up to our listeners today.
Hello,
What's
everybody.
up, listeners?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, man, we're going to go and do a brief on introduction. We're going to start from our left to our right. I'm starting with my girl, Miss Shay. Introduce yourself, Miss Shay.
I'm Miss Shay. I'm shaking the tables in Dallas.
Ah,
Shaking the
Okay.
tables, huh?
She say she's shaking the tables in Dallas, baby.
Shaking the
Don't throw just one
tables.
single, throw two of them.
Man, that's
Shaking
what
the
I'm
tables.
shaking the tables. She say she getting it cracking up in Dallas, up in D town.
already.
All right, we're gonna swing it over to our girl, Miss Nene. Miss Nene, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I'm your girl, Nene. Just Nene.
Nothing else to it?
No,
Said she had enough.
Dog, man, just Nene. That's what we're gonna
I have the
call you
bad hair
just,
day.
just Nene with the bird hair day.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what's up, man. We're gonna swing it over to our girl next, Dre Day. Dre Day, what's up with you?
Hey
Introduce
y'all,
yourself.
it's Dre Day. It's Dre Day, the apple of my daddy's eye. Thank y'all
Oh
for
Lord
coming.
Jesus. All right. We're gonna swing it over to my man, the man himself,
The
Chris
man,
Storian.
Christorian.
Introduce
Hey,
yourself, Chris Storian.
everybody. Hey, everybody. It's your man, Christorian. And, y'all know your mom made me an extra plate of dressing today for Easter. I'm just saying. She said you ain't got to celebrate nothing. Just come get your plate, baby. I got you. I got some chicken in there. Got some dressing. Come on, get your plate.
Hey man.
Well, I know
Yes,
now
ma'am.
it's not my
Amen.
mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Got me an extra
I
plate,
just
and I
want
was
to know
looking at them
when is the
yams.
cobbler
I
coming?
was looking at the yams too, but she ain't put them on the stove. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, Chris Storian, they go bust your head, man. You better stop talking about these people, mama and their grandmama making cobbler and dressing and Easter dinners and stuff, man. They go crack your damn head, man. Oh
We got to
man.
get
Hey,
in where we fit in.
I heard that, man. What everybody do today, man? This nice, beautiful day. I know it was beautiful where we was at, and I know it's probably beautiful all over. What you guys do today?
None at all.
I enjoy time with my son. So me and my son had Daddy Son Day. Well,
Okay.
me and one of my sons, we had Daddy Son Day. We was, went on a nice little crime spree. We stole some cars.
Oh my Lord.
We was on GTA. That's good. GTA in video is good bonding time. That's what we did.
Mm.
So that's what you call a good bonding time?
Good bonding time.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
Ran a
You ain't-
heist.
You and
Broke
Junior,
into a coroner's office. We had a
you
good
and
time.
Junior stealing stuff. Okay, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Good
mad
quality
at you.
parenting is what I did today.
Okay, good quality parenting. My man Chris Story. Good quality parenting. I heard that, man. Hey, so what about you, Dre Day? What you do down
I
in the
really,
Texas heat?
really didn't do too much. It's not hot today. It's kind of cool. It's like in the
Really?
60s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
But
forgot
I
Miss
was
Shay
here.
down. Miss Shay down there with you. Go ahead.
Yep. But I was here at my mama's house. My dad was over here too, so I sat with him and we watched the women's NCAA game. I didn't see the end of it though, so I don't know who won.
So
But
you
that's
don't
what I
know who
did.
won, huh?
Nah, but it was pretty close. It was pretty close. Like there were 3 minutes left in the game last time I looked, and um, I think Stanford was up, and I was
Okay.
kind of rooting for Stanford to win. So it
So
is what it is.
you pulling for Stanford, huh?
Only because there was a girl from San Antonio on the team, and they were in San Antonio, so I wanted her to win in front of her family.
Oh, okay,
Right.
okay. That's
So
cool, man. That's cool. So since we're gonna stay down to Texas, Miss Shay, what about
Yeah.
your day?
Today was actually a good day. I went and got brunch for me and my kids, and we sat around and watched King Kong versus Godzilla again.
I watched it
Oh
One of my
again.
man,
Watch
boys done
that.
watched it for like 10 times. Yeah, it was good. I love it. It was good.
People
So
haven't seen the review yet, but I know it's coming. But that movie is a good movie.
say it's a good
yes,
movie, Chris
yes.
Story.
I watched it again.
mm,
I think
that's
this was my
good.
second time. One of my sons has watched it like 8 times,
I
so
need to
Uh-huh.
put that in my notes because I keep forgetting to watch that.
he loved it. So that's what I did. Just chill with my kids.
Oh man, just chill with the kiddos, huh?
hmm
I'm not mad
What
at you.
about
That's
you?
what it's
What you
supposed
do
to be.
today?
What I ain't do nothing, man. Just hung out with the family. Me and my wife, I do church, I do a little work and stuff. I was at work today for a little while and everything. Uh didn't do too much after that. Came home. My wife made a little crab boil and everything. Yeah, I mean
Yeah, I saw your plate. I'm
oh
jealous.
yeah. Oh yeah. She made a crab boil and it was amazing. With the crab legs, the smoked sausage, beef and turkey. No swine, baby. No
Mm.
swine.
Might
Uh
as
Good.
well.
I'm telling you, we
Since he was eating the
it
crab, he
is
might as well have feed.
hey
Might as well.
man. No, brother. It don't go down like that, partner.
Hey,
Tell me
biblically,
what the
it's the
hell
same boat. And the Bible say the same thing.
hey man. Stop it.
It
I don't want to hear
does.
that, man.
It
Hey
does.
man. Hey
This
man.
is that's not kosher.
Hey man. Don't piss on my dream today, man. Don't piss on my food. Let me enjoy myself, partner. Let
I'm
me
just
enjoy.
saying.
Not today.
Let me enjoy myself. Let me be great.
Yeah.
But yeah. Other than that, man, then trying to get everything set up for our live this evening. I know it was gonna be a struggle, man, because I found out that they are doing that Isley Brothers and Earth,
Mm.
Wind, and Fire versus. So we may not get as many people on, but hey, we're gonna keep on doing it live every Sunday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And our audiences go jump up. We just ran into the Isley Brothers versus the Elements, and I'm with the Elements.
Mm.
I'm an
I'm with
Elements
the
person.
elements.
That's me.
I'm
I'm
with the
with the
elements.
Elements.
I don't
Mhm.
see how long term hits that Isley Brothers can beat Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like their ceiling is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like their top five is gonna be stronger than Earth, Wind, and Fire's top five. But after that, like if you going to buy 20 of them, I don't know if Isley Brothers can deal with Earth, Wind, and Fire on on the longevity of
Exactly.
just good music over a long time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, we will
Isley Brothers gonna
see.
be top heavy.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him
I
though.
should go.
I'm just
I
gonna be
should ask
honest
my
with you.
daddy. Ask him what he thinks between Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isleys who will win. I make your ass.
But I'm gonna say it's gonna be Steve Harvey purple suit for the win, cause
Oh my
that
God.
suit he got on.
Brother Steve with the purple, huh?
He got on the
Brother
purple
Steve
suit.
with the purple. Man, we got
It's
around
name slick back. Say the whole thing.
we got around 5 people joining us right now, man. At least 5 people on, man. We appreciate you guys
welcome.
tuning in. We welcome you guys and everything. We're gonna have us some fun tonight. We're gonna just chop it up like the crew always do. If you guys watch our videos, if you're in the room right now, just go and hit your thumbs up button on your on the live here. Just hit the thumbs up button and just say,
like it. If you're watching, like it.
Tell them like it again, Chris Story.
Yeah, if you're watching, like it. Please.
Boom. Like it. I know, like I said, I know a lot of people doing the verses right now and everything, but it is what it is, man. Hey, we know we don't compare to the Islanders, but hey, just wait. We coming, damn it. We are coming. We go eventually get up there. So what's up? What about you? Did we ask you, Nene, what you do today?
Nothing. I didn't do nothing. I got up this morning and
did you cook dinner?
Yeah, I cooked.
What you cook?
I cooked some dressed macaroni, green beans, corn.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Say nothing about what?
I was about to say, as soon as Nene start talking, don't it sound like her voice sound like she just cooked some amazing shit today?
You know what?
As soon as she started talking, it's like I made some sweet potatoes, some greens,
some
she did everything I thought she was about to say. Like, she did it.
It was that dip. We knew.
I'm cracking up anyway.
Dip.
We like, wait a minute, where's my plate though? I'm objecting to all that. I didn't get now one plate in Dallas, all the way down here.
And I had long potato pie. Ooh. And I bought 2 rotisserie chicken from Walmart and I cheated on that tip. So that was it. That was it. That was
still edible. It's still edible.
Yes, it is. And it was so good.
Oh my God. Thank you, CC. We saw you joined us, Miss CC, one of our former guests on the show. We thank you for joining us and everything. We appreciate that. Hey man, we're gonna jump off into a topic tonight, man. We're gonna chop it up on this topic and everything, man. We were just talking about topics and everything. Man, what y'all want us? Let me ask y'all this. First live, what y'all want us to talk about tonight? What's near and dear to you guys' heart tonight? If you guys throw it in the chat.
Talk about our favorite Ozzy Brothers or Earth, Wind, and Fire song, real talk. We might as well keep it current. Keep it.
Talk about that. I don't even listen to them, so I don't know.
Ever?
Whoa.
Ever in your life. So your parents didn't have that milk crate with the albums in it.
Right.
It wasn't with them.
Wow, okay.
Not even Earth, Wind, and Fire? Neither one?
It was
wow.
My daddy had a real big milk crate. I don't remember what I was in there. I remember Marvin Gaye, number 1. That's the only, really, that and Michael Jackson was the only 2 I remember.
Thriller was our cleaning house music.
Yeah, those are the only 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
When they'll put the album on for Thriller, and that's what we clean the house to.
You didn't clean the crib, the Thriller, huh?
The Thriller. That's what Mama did every Saturday.
Thriller.
Oh my God. Not Thriller.
Before later
that's actually
on,
not a bad idea.
Huh?
I said that's actually not a bad idea. While I'm thinking of the songs on the album.
It'll get you there.
Yeah.
Thriller was all that when it came out.
Just to be honest, Off the Wall is not a bad cleaning album either.
Off the Wall is Michael Jackson's best album, and I'm not going to debate it. And that's all it is. Off the Wall is Michael Jackson's best album.
Okay. Yeah. You think it is?
Easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Off the Wall is his best album. That's like,
He was He kicked the door in with Off the Wall.
Oh man, that's when he did
I
that
know it
big
didn't
old.
sell the most, but that's the most fire album.
Well, we know the Thriller album sold the most, but I
It
mean,
sold the most easy, but
but off the wall, man. He when he did that tour, that off the wall tour, man. Oh my God, he done sold out. Hey, that dude sold out Wembley Stadium, man.
All the time.
Wembley Stadium. He sold out the Tokyo Dome over in Japan. I mean, he sold out. I mean, these places huge, and he sold them out. People around the world crying for Mike and everything. Oh man, hey,
Yeah.
we gonna jump off into this topic. Hey, Tanya, thank you for joining. Imani, thank you. Miss Johnson, Pimpin, O Jackson, thank you, brother, for joining us, man. We got a good crew that's on tonight joining us and everything. All right, we're gonna talk about this little topic here, man. That with everything that's going on in the world, the climate and everything, we're gonna talk about. And I always bring the topic on the crew, and they be like, "Man, this fool right here." But we're gonna talk about interracial with the climate that's going on. We're gonna talk about interracial dating and interracial relationships. Black male, white woman, white black woman, white male. So we're gonna talk about our views and you guys' views. Jump in, put a comment in. If you guys want, you guys drop and send us a link. I can, if you guys want to join us on our Zoom live, I can send you our link. And if you got Zoom on your phone, you can download and jump in and voice your opinion. We're gonna make this interactive and fun tonight. So, with that being said, what's you guys take on it, man? What's you guys take on interracial dating, man? Interracial relationships. When you see, ladies, when you see a black male walking down the street with Miss Barbie, poly purebred, like my boy Earthquake say, call her poly purebred. You see them walking down the street with our Caucasian sister. What is the first thing that jump off in your mind? We can start off with you, Nene. Go ahead. Tell me what you think, Nene.
I mean, I don't really. The only thing I would not like, because it is some black men that does it, they'll put the black woman down. Like that's the only issue I have. Besides that, I mean, if you prefer to be with that white woman, don't try to make that it's the reason to say, well, it's because black women, no, what about you? Judge yourself. Like,
Right.
but that's the only I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean,
Okay. So you see nothing wrong with
I don't
interracial
see
dating?
anything wrong with it. As long as nobody trying to put the black woman down, to make that relationship okay, then I don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay. All right, Miss Shay, what you think?
I don't care who you love because your heart love what want what it want, But I'm
It
like
does.
Nene. I think sometimes brothers tend to use black women, putting them down as a reason to justify dating outside the race. And that's
Okay.
not necessary. You know, everybody gets hurt. Don't blame us or put us down or say we loud and unruly and all that other stuff to justify dating a white woman, an Asian woman, or we don't submit enough. So now you got to go over there and find some submissive Don't do that. And you shouldn't use submissive as a reason to date somebody outside of your race. If that's what you like, that's what you like.
Oh
Absolutely.
man. All right, Dre Day. We got a couple comments in here. Miss Tanya, she listening. She says she has no problem with it. We have a comment. C. Johnson say they absolutely don't agree with it, and they standing on that. O. Jackson Pimpin, he just said, "Hey, you love it, I like it." Cece says she open to it. Oh my God, man, we got some good dialogue going on in the chat, man. Dre Day, what you think about it?
Well, first and foremost, if it had not been for some interracial relationships a few generations back, I would not be the person that I am today.
But
And this
you could say that about all of us though, if it
Yeah.
wasn't
true,
for them
but
Not
interracial.
everybody, but yeah.
these were actual relationships and not the result of slavery.
Rape, you mean?
These were not rape
Well,
situations.
Chris
Oh,
Dorian called it like it is, huh? All right.
but these weren't this particular the one that I'm talking about is not a rape situation. This is actual. These were
That's
people
all.
who had
That's
a
also the
relationship.
same case here. That's also
Yeah.
the same in my
So
situation.
so this is it's real complicated with me. I don't have a problem with it on site. Like if
Okay.
that's what you like, that's what you like. Because who's to say that here in the next few years, if and I don't get married, that I might not end up with someone that who is not black. Black is my preference, black men are my preference, but at some point you kind of have to open up to other
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mhm.
What I don't like what Nene and Shay said was is when black women are climbed over in order to
Mhm.
get to a white woman. Meaning you got everything negative to say about me and what I do, but you go over to a white woman that does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's just a
Mhm.
different packaging. The hair is a little bit the hair is straighter, but it's the
Okay.
exact same thing. And that's the problem I don't and the other problem that I have with it is when black men they allow these women to denigrate black women, and don't check them on it. You letting these women say any and everything about black women because you've given them that permission. You've said it to them. You've given them that permission, but they talking
Mm-hmm.
about your mama. They talking about your sister.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
Right.
clear that up. So don't allow first. Don't walk over people to justify your desire for white women because everybody has a preference. And two, never allow them to talk bad about your people, no matter what. Because I mean, if you that's like black women, the saying is that black women are the least respected people on the planet, and I believe it's because our men do not cover us properly. And you can
Okay.
still
Mm.
cover me without wanting to be with me. You can cover me just as a man in the world. You
Hmm.
know, and
Eh,
that's just how I feel about that.
Okay. We got another. Hey, my boy. Oh, pimping. He just said it's not only men though. It's not only men that's talking about it too. So hey, we got that pimping. We got that. Elaborate more on that for us though, man. I'm gonna jump off to Chris Dorian real quick. Chris Dorian, what about you, man? What's your take on the interracial dating and relationship and everything?
I'm gonna pose a couple questions that I would like people to answer. Um,
Okay.
what
I,
about? Is I'm not going to speak from the black woman's point of view that dates a white man. I'm not because I don't know that point of view.
Hmm.
However, what about? And I'm typically one that dates African descendant women. However, what about those men who grew up in a situation to where the the African women, and when I say African, I mean black, by the way, because just because you put a rab in the oven and it bakes bunnies doesn't mean those are biscuits. I mean, you still
hey,
you
man,
still
what is you
African.
talking about? Hey,
I'm just saying, but outside of that,
how you know it don't get no biscuits, man? What is
when you
your
put a rabbit in the oven and then she have babies in that oven, you pull it out. Them ain't biscuits that she just had. Them
It's
still
still rabbit.
rabbits. That's what
okay?
I'm saying. So
Okay, you got to elaborate
so
more.
when you have African men or black men, as the common term is going to be said, that is going to date a white woman, what about the ones who wanted to date black women as they were younger and got dismissed by them to the point that the ones that attracted to them were those white ladies? First one I'm going to say. Second one, what about the ones that date outside the race because sometimes the situation with their mothers may have not been the greatest, and the example of a black woman was that mom. Hence, they are turning to someone else on what a good example of a good woman is going to be, whether it be anything other than that black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, and two, oh, there's the someone that are set in their ways to the point to where they believe that that is the right way to go.
Right.
You've been trained so much that I know someone who throughout his whole life he was after the light skinned woman.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And
I
a
mean,
lot of
I'm not saying like because all colors of the spectrum are beautiful. Like you know what I'm saying. When you go from butter pecan all the way up to dark chocolate, but he always went after, even if she was ugly, if she was light skinned, she was fine to him. Even though we would be looking at him like, are you serious right now? Look,
uh-huh.
bro, she's not cute, but she was light skinned. She was fine to him. He was a darker guy. Until the fact that it just went past that to where he got a white woman and that's what he wanted. I mean, that's just what his mind was. Some people are thought that maybe they think they're ugly.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there are several people that fall in love with the person they fall in love with. Because when I see it, my thought process is going to be that's not somebody I'm having sex with because they're having sex with each other. So
Right.
what they do is not making me relieve any tension.
Okay. Hey, Christorian, we got another comment for O Jackson, my boy Owen, man. Hey, he says some well-to-do black women date within their social networks due to the fact that their success levels. And that make a lot of sense, man. I mean,
It makes sense. Go ahead.
a lot of that do make a lot of sense. They do date within their network and everything, man. And some black men date within their, but see, I don't even know how to say about the black
Go
man
ahead. Go
dating.
finish what you was about to say. Finish what you was about to say.
You know hey, I can bring smoke now, man.
Say
But
what you was about to say.
us as black males, we don't never get that one that's on our level or above our level. We tend to get that one that that may be that outcast of the family and everything. So I
You talking about Honey
mean,
Boo Boo's mama?
wait a minute, you have to put it like that. She said, "Honey Boo Boo's mama."
Yo, I forgot we was live and that you cannot edit that out. I am so sorry.
Hey, you gonna get smoked. They gonna get smoked.
I
I
know
know
Uh,
it.
personally black
I
men that
know it.
date the exact same way, and
yeah.
without a racial preference,
Uh
but
huh.
they date it. They're not going to date below where they are at. I,
Yes, you got some that don't.
and it's not a racial preference.
But I'm gonna tell you like this though. When it comes to interracial dating and stuff, man, I have no problem with it. This is Big Smooth talking now. I have no problem with interracial dating, interracial relationships, and everything. If it's who you love. They
Right.
may not be white. They could be Asian. They could be Latin. They could be Indonesian. I mean, they could be Australian. They could be any culture. If
This
you
is
love
so
them,
weird, a weird
it,
mix because
yeah, it
I
is.
know someone very
But if
personally that dates who he loves, and that's just
that
all it is to it. It doesn't matter to this person. He loves
And
who
it
he
should
loves,
it
it's
should
It
be
should
that way.
matter. Right.
but he
And we
doesn't
shouldn't
date below
have,
where he at either.
yeah, but I mean, you should date who you love. It's simple as that. Hey,
but we shouldn't I think the only reason that a lot of black women actually have a problem with it is that element of you're attacking me to justify. Like you don't even have to do that. You just
That's
like
a
white
Right.
fact.
women, so
That's a
go forth
fact.
and conquer. So and leave me out of it.
Yeah.
You know,
and,
Right.
and I
see the
think
thing.
that's
Go
the
ahead.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And see,
Yeah.
my brother, my dad, rest his soul. They dated white women. I love them, man. I love my brother had two beautiful babies by his ex. She's amazing. My dad's wife was amazing and everything until my dad
Yes.
passed and everything. So I have no problem with this. Now I have no problem with that because that's who they love. That's who they loved at that time, that season. That's who my dad loved until his death. So I have no issues with that. I have an issue. This is my issue. When you, as a black male, you date a white woman. I'm just gonna be real with you. Date a white woman, and then she want to turn around and try to talk slang and try to be black. That
Yeah.
that's
But
that's one
but
of my issues that burns me. Hey, be yourself. You
yeah.
don't have to because it's two different culture stances.
But you know what kills me when people say, and they know what they doing, but when we say it, the black woman, they say, what is trying to act black? You were not born that way. You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like you were not raised that way. You were not around people like that.
That's they've been
so
yes.
But I didn't think, like, I work with two females at my job. One, I don't know, I can't tell if she mixed or white, but she playing a good role. The other one straight up white, and she got like her body slang, the way she talk, the way she act. And I'm like, me, I'm a black woman,
so
and I don't act like that.
Does that offend you? Let me ask you this though. Does that offend you?
No, I'm just like, act yourself. Like if you want to be around black people, if you want to be around a black man, because we don't act like that. Like the way she act, I just be at work staring at her like.
So I'm gonna ask you this again.
Yes, like,
does that offend you?
I just wish it don't offend me. It bothers me because we don't act like that.
Right. So that her behavior is
okay.
Offensive.
I guess it offends me.
Wait a minute. Did she grow up this way in the neighborhood where she grew in? Was she Is that how they?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Some of them could have. I'd have been around some white people.
If that's the case, to where she's coming from a place that where she grew up, they didn't act like this, but she wants to fit in, so she turns into a caricature. That's asinine. You most definitely do not want to go that way. Right. However, if this is the people that you grew up around and they all behave this way, this is you that you grew up in, then you can only be you.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I just
and I take that for both ways, because it's not betterment. I'm not one to code switch. I'm just not. What you see, I'm maybe more quiet in person, but I'm always me in person. Right. What you see is I'm always the same.
Right.
Hey man, I gotta cut in here real quick. We just had another comment from Angelica Gales, and she said, "To each its own. Whoever you want, for whatever reason you want them, that is on you. But at the end of the day, I'll stick to the man that I come home and speak my mind without editing myself." That is so.
That was a lot of code.
That's a real thing right there.
That's a real statement, man. Angelica, hey, thank you, Angelica, or is it Angelica or Angelique? Angelique.
There's another extra. You putting all kind of syllables in that.
Right.
Name.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sweetheart. But you
like, I apologize.
I apologize. But that's a real statement. Hey, you know what, Owen Jackson, I just sent you the link, man, our Zoom link. If you want to jump in and share your comments, because he said, "No, speak your truth, Dre Day." He said you was speaking the truth, Dre Day.
that popped in when she talked about Honey Boo Boo Mama.
Yes. Don't
egg that nonsense on. Don't do that. Don't be cheering on messiness. Don't do that.
That also come with, like, when I was working at the company, I told y'all we used to go to big corporate dinners, and I was the only black person. Not only I was the only woman manager, but black female. So I'm the only female, and I'm black, right? I didn't try to change the way I speak. I didn't act different. I ate what I wanted to eat. When they asked me, I don't eat that. Like, why you don't get? I don't want to steak. Like, I want to eat what I want to eat. Yeah, I don't eat where I eat, where I prefer to eat. So I'm gonna make it work. You know, I have to be at this meeting, but I wouldn't even know how to speak like them if I had to. You know, I spoke just like this, and because that's me.
You have to learn it though. So, like, in corporate management, you have to learn it.
First of all, no. But look, speak like what? What's wrong with the way I'm speaking right now? Besides my tone
I'm not saying your vernacular. I'm talking about code words that's used in corporate America. There's certain words that you use to say "fuck you" in a meeting that you cannot just say "fuck you."
No,
but
like,
I was saying, I really thank you for your feedback and appreciate it. Now that you just
that right there is the corporate way of saying "go fuck off."
But no, I'm not. But in all honesty, like, I've I'm not going to try to make myself speak like a white person because I'm in a room. I'm not going to do it. I never did. And I worked for that company for over 4 years, and I fell in exactly the way I was supposed to. Like when I would say a person name, I would say one of the managers' name was Eric. You know, they'll laugh because they like Eric. Like they all of them always.
I'm sorry, I had to.
You know. But they like Eric. Like he even programmed his Siri to say Eric, and I was like, you know what? Like
that's that St. Louis shot in there, y'all.
But if I say Eric, like Eric, okay, Eric, I'm still not saying it right because I'm forcing myself to say it the way they feel like it's pronounced. That's just not the way I speak. I can't learn that
place that doesn't have an accent. That's just all. I just happen to come from a place that doesn't have an accent. Even though some words I have a twinge because my grandparents and mama was country. That's just the truth.
You country, man. What the hell you talking about?
You feel I'm country?
You country and smart. You kind of you got country tendencies, man. Put it like that. You got
I'm okay with country tendencies. That's okay.
You got country and smart.
You smart, very intellectual, man.
I'm okay with country tendencies. I'm with that.
Okay.
That helped me get the seasoning and food right. I'm okay with that.
That's what's up. I ain't mad at you. Oh my God, man. What about you, Shay? You kind of quiet and stuff. You're a little bit quiet.
I'm here. I'm still shaking the table, man.
Okay,
that takes work. So we talking about code switching because I find that where I work for a school district. So I do have to adjust what I say and, say it in a different way as to not offend some folks. I have to be able to communicate clearly.
We just laughing at some
when
of these
I do want to say fuck you, this is what I said in the email,
Right.
So I do have to act like I got a little bit of sense because, that's how they do.
That's Dre Day mama in the background. Dre Day mama still thick, boy. Look at her, boy. She's thick as brownie mix, baby.
You on mute, Dre.
I so hope she didn't hear me because I don't want to get mad. I don't want my mama getting me.
Hey, tell your mama I still love her. Hey.
That was actually my auntie, Brian.
Oh, your auntie?
Like my mama, but that was my auntie.
Oh, did your auntie hear me cussing?
No, she didn't hear me.
Hey, your auntie thick
cool.
too.
But all of them thick. I come from a thick family.
Oh, okay.
I'm just the thickest.
Okay, hey, since your Christorian, your mama new favorite, tell her to make that peach cobbler for him.
My mama ain't making no peach cobbler. She said she gonna make me make banana pudding. And then
I can make my own banana pudding. I just need somebody to make sure the green's tender when I had a bowl.
Oh, we got you. We got you on that.
Hey, man, I'm just going to switch back over here, switch back into the lane. This is the thing that really gets me though. Like when a black male with a white woman, the one thing that I always hear, man, oh my God, this is a statement that that's just synonymous with, and it's, I ain't gonna say every black woman, but I done heard a lot of black women say this. They'll turn around, what he doing with that white bitch? And I'm like, look at him with that white bitch. He think he too good for us. I heard that statement several times, but I'm play devil's advocate to that too, because I turn around and you can see African American lady with the white male, and you don't hear one time us as black males really just go in on her as much.
Not really, not true. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. And black men are more offended. You just don't hear about it as much because black men don't really put it down, but it can go both ways. Black men have problem with black women being with white men.
You think so?
Man,
oh yes. Yes.
Well, they drug her for real. Serena Williams when she married.
When she married the dude that owns Reddit, Ohana, something like that.
Alexis Ohanian or something. They drugged that woman for filth.
They sure did. Meghan Markle too. Didn't they drag her for marrying Harry?
Yep. They drugged Megan
So
too. They drug. Hey. It was some statements made. I mean, even when Janet Jackson got her little guy, when she got married, she got a lot of controversy and everything.
But she was always marrying somebody that was not black. That was I think what her preference. Did she ever marry anyone black?
Was it James DeBarge black?
Or I guess he's mixed. They're mixed.
Did she make this? She didn't never mess with Eric Benet, did she?
No, that wasn't her.
Okay.
She messed with Bobby Brown, supposedly back in the day.
Oh, we got some comments pouring in. They say, yes, Angelic. I just keep messing her name. And
you just call her Angie and ask for forgiveness.
Right.
Angie, forgive me, sweetheart. But yeah, Angie agree. Hey, that do. Hey, yes, they do. And she said it goes both ways. CC say absolutely. They say thank you, sister. Yes, they do for the fifth. I'm telling you.
I got you, Angie. I got you, girl.
All right, guys.
CC say women are immediately judged, but it was black men. But what if black? What did it say? Oh, but was it black men? Yeah. Oh, that's a good point, CC. Owen made a great point. Women are immediately judged, but was it the black man that was judging them, or was it other black women? You got to look at it too.
Black men. It was black men.
Black men that did what?
Judging black women for dating white men.
But what about the black women that date white males but are judged by other black women? That's what Owen said. Other black women judge them too. They may judge them more than black men.
It's not as much as black men judging. Now, granted, you know what? I think where black women would judge is if maybe he didn't look a certain way, or if he didn't carry himself, a certain way, or, if it's just like a very odd couple, then I think, but that's kind of natural. But I think that where black women will judge. But I think black men judge because maybe the white man looks kind of weak, and black men are like, I'm stronger than him, she needs to be with me, sort of thing.
How do you know that?
I think it's more of appearance.
How do you know that?
Know what?
Like, how do you
know what
that man's personality when he's with who he's with, or what draws her to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. Like,
exactly.
When you look at somebody walking through the mall, you can't assume that man couldn't be a MMA fighter and weigh 135 pounds, and you go and try to talk to this dude, and he's all around your collar. You don't know that. Like,
exactly. But but you're just judging. You're just going off appearance. And that's the problem. You don't know what he did to get her. Obviously, there was something about him that she liked, and she chose to stay with him. So that could go both ways. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, man. My mama,
Garrett.
My mama said, "Come get this at your door." I had to go downstairs.
Tell your mom to bring me some too.
Nice.
Look at him. Now you want to tell somebody
several
mama
fights in school over my mama. I used to hate when she came to my class.
Tell your mama to bring me some too, man.
I see your mama.
What flavor is it? What flavor is it?
Hey, man. Mix, the Chicago mix.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey man, but
I'm so jealous.
That do make sense though, Shay. That do make sense though, Dre. It's just crazy because you see people out here, and it depends on where you're at too. If you're at the mall, or if you were, it depends.
At a bar.
At a bar and everything. When you see that, you like, how she get him or how he get her, and them antennas go up. I'm finna ask you guys. I'm finna get a little personal now, cause y'all know we the crew. We bring smoke, baby. We bring the smoke. Now, I want y'all to keep it $100, $1 with me. Have you all been in a physical relationship with someone of the other race? Yeah, we're gonna bring it out tonight, y'all. This the crew. Have y'all
My
been?
preference right now, in my belief, my personal belief system.
You shut up. You shut your
I'ma
ass
just
up.
say.
No,
I'ma tell you the
I'm not
truth.
coming to you just yet, damn it.
Oh, okay.
You
All
shut your
right.
ass up. You prepare your little statement. I'm coming to the one that's over there looking all Nay. Tell me, have you been with William
No.
Bartholomew the Third?
I can't stand.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
way too much.
DJ
No.
Steeny said
But
yes.
you know what? It's this girl I follow on Instagram. She used to do her in St. Louis. I just be when I look at her photos and stuff,
like
because her and
Walnut
her
Jackson
guy,
too.
they just got married and had a baby. And I'm like, that's a fucking fine ass white boy. Like, if one of them come find me,
Would you give it to him? Would you give it to him, Nay?
he is very, I just like, oh my, he is very attractive. Okay.
But would you give it to him?
Yes, I just told you that. It's a couple
Okay.
of them at my job I'll be looking at like, okay, where y'all been at?
So you okay? All right. What about you, Shay? You never gave it to William Bartholomew the Third?
I have not been with a William Bartholomew the Third. I have, my preference is the brothers, but they kind of ashy in these days, so I may have to find me a William Bartholomew the Third.
Wait a
They
minute. What did you say? They kind of
crack it
They
up.
kind of ashy.
Oh my
They acting
God.
up in these streets.
Hey,
So they
man.
making me kind of walk a fine line. I don't, I love my brothers, but they making me think some things through. Like, but my preference is a black man. But let a fine white boy built like a brother come strolling across the street. I might have to look at him.
But you know what?
In that sweet kind of way.
They could be any race for me. I mean, I be seeing them. I don't know where they been hiding it, but I be seeing them. I'm talking about Chinese. I said Chinese. Hey,
there's some fine Chinese ones out there now. It's some fine ones.
And it's like I see all the fine ones with a black girl, and I'm like, what she find him at? Did she make him like that? Oh,
where's that store? Because I need one of them. Is it an HEB with these fine men somewhere? I need to go there. I need to go.
Hey, Christorian, what are comments saying? I know the comments look like they jumping, man.
Yeah,
tell me what the comments are jumping. Hey, jump off into some of the comments, Christorian. I know my boy O made it. Hey,
yes, I have never, but they came for me. We got not me, but our country white women are the standard of beauty. That's what Mr. O. Jackson said. I dated an Asian and a white one. I would never do it again.
Damn.
If I see my forever boo Justin Timberlake, that man may have me right away. I'm giving him a hall pass.
What country Owen in?
CC talking about
what country is Owen in?
Oh, from the Lou, baby. That's pimping,
okay,
baby.
He said, wait, not me, but in our country, white women are the standard of beauty.
That's what society.
We were at one point.
In this country, that's what the standard.
Now it seems like the racial look has becoming more diverse.
Create our own standards.
Yeah.
Or they wear blackface.
Should be your standard of beauty. What do you see? Because I know I like certain features. I like and that could be lighter skin or dark skin. I really like a thicker lip, broader nose woman. That's just me. I like that. But I most definitely have myself.
But the white woman is going and paying for our features, though. So, technically, is that the standard of beauty? Wouldn't that imply that we are the standard of beauty?
I said there's a change. There's
what you say?
Change commercially.
Their body's not theirs. So let's say Kim Kardashian versus Nicki Minaj or somebody. I don't know.
Her body ain't hers neither.
But Nicki's is bought.
This is what I'm saying. You'll hear more feedback on why Nicki Minaj go do this to herself or that body ain't real versus Kim Kardashian.
I don't agree with that part because
she was ugly as hell before they started making money.
Which one?
Who was?
Both of them were though.
I'm sorry.
I said both of them were.
No,
Nick looked all right.
She looked regular.
Pretty.
She
She
looked.
just right.
She was
She was
regular
she was pretty though.
with a
She was
larger
pretty.
nose, and
But
she was
she
very
didn't have to
skinny.
do she didn't have to do all of that. That lady had
I
she
agree with
was
that
toe
part.
up. Like
I agree with
Mm.
that part.
these black women are already beautiful. Like they already pretty as hell. Ain't
Little
okay,
Kim
they
is the
probably just
best
want
example
bigger
of that for
That
me.
titties.
was what I
Extra
was just
titties.
finna say.
Lil Kim was
Yes.
fine. Lil Kim was fine to
Was
me.
as hell.
That little
Mhm.
That
button
good
nose, and
lip.
she had the lips with a little teardrop on the side. Like, why are you playing? Why are you
She messed
playing?
herself up
And
And
she
you
was
getting
know
that
snack
what? Mess
size.
plastic
they self
surgery.
up. Pepper
I can
messed
Ooh.
hold Lil
herself
Kim on
up.
my forearm like this, and we can go to the mall.
She said,
Ah,
"I go to the mall." Did this fool say
She
go
can
to
sit
the
right
mall?
there. Her feet can swing and shit. Like she's little
Pep
snack
messed
size
herself
woman.
up. Vivica messed herself up. I mean,
Yeah.
these were beautiful women before they went and tightened their face, slimmed out their nose, or whatever they want to call it, and they didn't have to. We loved them as they were. They didn't have
Right.
to run out and do all that to themselves, but maybe because of the American standard of youth and beauty and all this other stuff, they felt like they had to do it to stay relevant or, you know, to
Because Jada
stay
Pinkett, she shouldn't have touched her face neither. She looked funny looking. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She
Which
looked
Hey,
one?
hella pretty.
Who?
Jada Pinkett.
Jada.
Oh yeah.
Jada. Yeah.
Jada Pinkett
Yeah.
was, man, she's gorgeous.
Man, she looked funny. Looking. I
Gorgeous.
don't like it.
Hey man, I love Jada Pinkett and Low Down Dirty Shame. She had that little. She got that little. What's my word, Shay? What's my little word?
Pixie cut. She had a pixie cut.
Turd cutter.
Yeah,
Oh
baby.
my God.
Jada had that little turn cut and Low Down Dirty Shame with that little nighty.
You
That little,
was
Bro,
waiting.
hey, it was that little boy was plump. That little boy
let
was
me give y'all a
plumping out
movie to
there.
watch because y'all know I be on my movies.
Not yet, not yet. It ain't
No, I'm
your
telling
time yet.
you. I'm talking about Jada Pinkett. If you want to watch a movie where it got a prime example of Jada Pinkett looking amazing with the turd cutter, as you put it,
Oh,
it's
you talking
Tales
about
from the Crypt movie with Jada Pinkett and his name is Billy something. Oh my God, what's his name? He played like the lead demon or something like that. He
Okay.
played the Phantom, and he was
Billy
in like the
Zane.
Billy. What's
Billy
his name?
Zane. Billy
Billy
Zane.
Zane. Billy Zane. He played the demon, and she was the antagonist.
That make
he
a
was
good point.
He was the antagonist. She was a protagonist. Jada Pinkett Smith in that movie when she had the little with the blood. I know it sounds weird, but she was covered in the fake blood or whatever. She had the little halter. What them top show wear? What's that thing called? A cami?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those on with the panties. I said,
Uh-huh.
I'd never seen her like that in light in my life because before that it was a different world. And so
Wow.
I was like, oh my God, this woman is fine. From that, and I
Man.
just got so enthusiastic because it's that real. It's a religious experience, and I think everybody should go and praise them when you see it. Praise them twice and stomp and shake your handkerchief at it because he
Christorian-
deserved
Your
it after that.
handkerchief.
Christorian just horny still, man. But it's best to stay that way, boy. Dre, you ain't answered a question. I don't think I forgot about you, Dre. You been
Oh, I
with
thought we-
William Bartholomew III. Have you been with him?
Chet, to be exact. Chet. There was a Chet that, yes, there was a Chet that I worked with at some point in my life that only dated Black women, and he pursued me for several years. And
Did he?
he
How
caught
was
me.
it?
He caught me at a moment where I was like, okay, I was adventurous. I was like, let me go on ahead and see what this is going to be. And so I'm not going to put this on all white men at all. But my experience with Chet was quite disappointing. And I was like, Chet, I think we're better suited as friends.
So Chet didn't take you down there and spell out the Czech alphabet with his. He didn't do that for you. Because that's
He
a
didn't
whole
have
different
you on the
level of
mountaintop
strokes right
with
there. He spelled
Malcolm
out the
and
Czech
them.
alphabet. That's
And I just, I can chalk it up to being, he was probably nervous. Because think about it, I said he had pursued me for years.
Yeah.
So it was probably nerves. I can chalk it up to that. But
that happened to the best of us.
long story short, it really wasn't something that I was into to begin with because I really wasn't into him. So
Mhm.
I should have just, I probably should have never done it, but
he
it
just,
was just not something that and it's funny.
They're
DJ
going next
Steeny is crazy, man.
door.
Did you see? Hey, DJ Steeny say he is crazy. He said he pulled that jackrabbit out, baby. Bang, bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang. And
Come
it
out, he
pops out.
arrived too soon.
I love
That
our
is
Pulling out
the
the
comments,
truth.
man.
jackrabbit.
Hey, man, I
That
love our
that is
comments, man.
100% the truth. But yeah, I just probably never did it, and
Wow.
I would not go back to check. Now, if someone else, if in the future, I was
I
to meet
love Brooks'
somebody
comment too,
that
though.
that was not black.
Okay.
What
Brooke,
was
Brooke,
Brooks' comment?
Brooke made a great comment. She said, we've always, and I'm assuming Brooke is African American, but we've always been the standard of beauty. But we get no respect for our natural features. That
Yeah.
that that
That,
what you say,
that's true.
Christorian?
Said shit.
Hey, I give respect. Hey, we give respect. Hey, I'm telling you, I adore. I love the black woman, man. I love. I mean, I love the black woman, man. I don't have no problem with people who want to date whoever they want to fall in love with. But
I'm taking
me,
comment.
okay, me personally, that's just my preference and everything. Would I date one? Who knows? I never dated one in my life, and I'm gonna answer my own question. I never been in a physical relationship with one as well. So, I mean, that's just me. Christorian, you haven't answered my question, man. We're gonna swing it over to you. Have you been in a physical relationship with someone of a
Have I
different?
been in a physical relation? Yeah, yeah. I have not been in a physical relationship with an Asian, with a Eastern Asian person. I'm Southern Asian, yes, but not an Eastern Asian. So that is what I have not done.
Okay, I want to retract my statement, man. I want to retract my statement, guys. I never been in a physical relationship with a white woman.
Okay.
Now, a Latino woman, yeah, your boy Big Smooth and tested the Latino waters and stuff.
That was actually my first,
Hey, and
my first period.
I had some nice property in the Latino community, but hey, that's neither here nor there, man. So we're
What?
gonna
I'm so confused. I'm so confused by that statement. What?
Dre, get your boy.
Nice
Get your boy. He
property.
That's
tripping.
your
He over
boy.
here tripping.
That's your
I'm
boy.
talking like
Listen,
why am
nice.
I
I'm gonna tell you.
tripping?
I'm gonna tell you what he did.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what he did,
Nice
Chris. I'm gonna tell you what he
property.
did.
yeah, nice
That just
property in
ticked
the
me off.
neighborhood, in the Latino
Listen,
community.
I'm gonna tell you
Over
what
Like
he
a
here
just
piece of
did.
saying,
land, a condo.
I'm about to call my
He
B,
mom
did
back over
this.
here and tell her to lay hands on you. She about to get her oil out her purse.
tell your mom to lay hands
Listen.
on me, man. I
I haven't
need
seen
prayer,
you, dirty
man.
bastard. No, listen.
Hey,
This
man.
My mom keep
kid.
a pistol next to that holy oil too. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
I'm just I'm just saying I had some beachfront property
I
in the
don't
Latin
understand what that
American community.
means, though. That is so
You
ugly.
understand what
Well,
No,
listen.
I
it
don't.
means.
When it comes
I
to
want you to
dating,
explain it.
Put it
I
like
want
put.
you to
I'm gonna
explain
explain
it.
it to you. When I say beachfront property in the Latin community,
Uh huh.
uh, I had one of your top notch Latinos and stuff when I
So
used
what
to
you
mess with
said
and stuff.
top nachos get the most, not the lesser.
not the
That's what
what?
you said.
I ain't
What?
gonna say it
What?
like that. I
I'm
ain't gonna say it
saying.
like that, Dre Day.
I'm just
You
saying.
just putting it out there and everything.
I'm just listen. If that's what we gonna do, that's what we gonna do.
Okay,
Right.
'Cause
that's
you was
what's
like, I'm
up.
gonna tell you what you did. I'm gonna tell you what you did. You was like, yeah, I had me a Latino, and you was like, ting,
I like that comment,
black,
CC.
like
Hey
I
man,
know
hey,
I like that comment too. That comment, you know what, we don't think I never thought about that though. Until I just read that never even, which that should have been the first thing I think about, or came to my thought, like, well, can they,
that is so
you know,
true,
like
CC.
they say a woman can't raise a man or a boy, can that makes sense a lot.
Right, right. CC made a great comment, man. She just said, personally, I love a black man, but more importantly, I have a black son, and no other race can teach him to be a black man in America. And that is oh so true.
Only
And
unspoken rules.
it is so true, man, because we are. I mean, for us that do have black sons or African American sons and stuff, we have to be open minded and be nurturing of their decisions as well, because they may not bring home someone of our ethnicity and everything, but so we have to educate them just to make sure, like, hey, you got to keep your eyes open all the way, son. Don't be blinded. We don't want you to be in the sunken place. We want you to keep your eyes open, because just because she likes him doesn't mean mom and daddy like him.
Absolutely.
And us as black parents, we go through the fire and hell
Does she
for
make you
for our
change who
children.
you are culturally?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we the type, we're gonna go through fire and hell for our children and everything. And
So I got a question.
yeah,
If
go
your
ahead.
son brought home a white woman, would you, as a father, stop talking to him because of who he chose to love?
I'm not gonna talk
Because
to my
that's what
kids no
happens
matter who they bring
sometimes.
home.
In a lot of black families, if you bring somebody who can't use your comb, as
I
they
was thinking the
say,
exact same
don't
thing
bring
just
them
said.
home. So
Right.
do you as a parent, or can you as a parent cut your child off and say, I'm not speaking to you till you get with somebody who's black?
I'm
No,
not.
I,
I'm very
I
African centric. However, I'm not going to stop talking to my kids no matter who they bring home, who they choose. The decision that they make with their life is not my life. That's their life. All I can say what I think and what my opinion is, and that's where it stops. I'm not going to go home and have sex with nobody you're having sex with, ever. None of my
right.
children. Me and you are never going to have the sex with the same person, ever.
That's
That's
true.
And that's how I feel about people
great
that are
plan.
homosexual. I'm not going to have sex. Well, homosexual men.
That
I'm not going to have sex with nobody you're having sex with. So I have no issue with your choice that you make. I mean, if it's a homosexual woman, that's a possibility. But as far as
yeah,
a homosexual man, I'm never going to have sex with the person you're having sex with.
hey, a
man.
homosexual woman don't want you,
How do you figure?
Chris. They don't want
Okay,
you, Chris. You
I agree.
they want the V where you
I
clearly got
agree.
the
Everything
P.
you just said. I agree with everything you just said. You're right.
Hey man, but like you said, Shay, that hey, I could never cut my son off for nothing, man.
Ever.
I love him too
I
much,
love
and
my babies.
I invested in him, and I pour into my son. I pour into him and everything.
Mhm.
So if he brings her home, me and trust and believe, we'd have had this conversation way before he linked up with her and brought her home and everything. And I tell him
Hold
to
on.
look for the cues and everything.
I would be pissed as a mother. I would still love him, but I would get over it eventually. Good comment. And then
Uh-huh.
I love him. I would love him the same, but she gonna be sitting at the table eating greens and cornbread.
Wait a minute. She said she gonna be eating greens
Okay.
and
Can
cornbread.
I
They're gonna
can I
love it.
speak to this? Can I speak to this real quick?
Go ahead.
My son is dating a white girl. She currently
Oh,
lives in my home. And she and I have gone rounds, and there are gonna be a lot of questions about why she's in my house. I'll be glad to answer them later. But
drop
she and I have
drop it in
gone
the
rounds.
comment.
Not my business.
We've gone rounds because she actually didn't know how to be how to be respectful. And this is something that I've taken it upon myself to have to teach her. Because first of all, I'm not your little friend, and I hate the fact that I
Right.
actually had to
You ever
tell
heard that
somebody
statement in
that.
her life?
She never
Uh-huh.
heard that in her life. Never
I'm
heard
not
that
one of
in
your
her
little
life.
friends.
She
So
never heard it, huh?
I'm not one of your little friends. So what you're not gonna do is come twirling up in here trying to tell me how to run my house. Because what you can do is find someplace else to go. You can go stay at the lady shelter.
That is the
Right.
blackest mama
You
statement I've
know.
ever heard in
Man,
recent
So
times.
what
I'm
that's
was
not
that?
one of your
actually
friends. What you not gonna do is, and then you go.
so so
That whole
she. I mean,
sequence right there was serious.
so I mean, it's getting better, but that's the difference. And I'm not saying that my son could have found a black woman that was equally disrespectful. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is the experience that I'm having with my child being with someone who is white right
Right.
now. And so there's a lot of things, and she's one of those people that she needs a fam. She needed
Good
a family.
comment, Angie. Go ahead, Dre. I'm sorry.
I was
So
thinking the
it's,
same thing.
it's cool. she needed a family, so we went on ahead and she's here in the family with us. But little girl, you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to learn how to watch your mouth around us, because we'll have you toothless
They
over
putting
here.
in on it?
Right.
Are they
With
putting in on it?
quickness.
Do what now?
Are they putting in on it? What they say on Friday? To come first of the month, you
Oh
put some
yeah,
money
oh
on the
yeah,
table.
oh yeah, absolutely,
Okay,
But,
so
absolutely.
but
He's not,
but she may
because
not have been taught or been raised to be that
she
way and
wasn't.
everything. So that's your job. I ain't gonna say your job, but you can
But
instruct her.
I've made it my job, because if my son comes to me and he says, "This is the
good
woman that I'm
question.
choosing right now, and I love her," then I need for her to be good for you. And so what we're gonna do
I
in this
love that,
home
Dre. I love
is
that, Dre.
we're
That's
gonna
that's
we're gonna
powerful.
bring her to where she's good for you. Because if she's not good for you, I need you to go dispose of her.
Wow, Dre, that's real
And this
talk.
is real. That's real. I love my boy. And
Questions.
I throw down for my boy. That's my only child. So I got to get it
Wow,
right the first time.
I know
May
that's
I ask
right.
how old is she?
Huh?
How old is she?
They're both 20.
20. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Hey, we get Angie, boy. Hey, I like that comment. Who want to read Angie comment? Who see Angie comment out there?
I see it up there. You want me to read it?
Read it. Yes, sir. We're gonna read Angie comment. Angie, hey, Angie on point tonight. Angie. Oh, all our chat
And
members,
the
they on
question that
point.
O said right after is amazing. It says, I would never stop talking to my child. Now, my son did tell me he would never bring home a white girl because he feels I have no filter.
That is too funny.
But my daughter did, and she said she would never again.
Uh-huh.
He must have said, you know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of these white folks talking to me like I'm.
Like I'm
This is
wait a minute.
I'm sitting right here.
Oh man. Hey, we gotta CC you agree with O asked you, but Dre, you feel the same way if she was black? Would you feel the same way if she was black?
And she had like that's black kids talking to their mama kind of crazy these days.
If
Like,
she was disrespectful,
Yeah.
if she was disrespectful, I would feel absolutely the same way. Like I said, it's a lot more behind it that I'm not talking about here.
Right.
And so if she was a black girl in the exact same situation, I would be doing the exact same thing. I just know that a lot of white kids are allowed
Yes,
things
they
that
Certain freedoms that black kids aren't.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. I was allowed freedoms. My mom is cool as I get out. Both my parents are. But my mother was like, you can express your feelings. That's fine. But when you are done, you need to go do whatever it is I told you to do, or you
Right.
might get dead. You might be dead at the end of the night.
I was
Right.
So
opposite.
you can tell me
Absolutely.
that
You can tell me how you feel after you get done doing what I just said.
Exactly.
I mean,
Or you express it respectfully.
right. We have to express it respectfully, but we could express it. It wasn't like, don't tell me that you don't want to wash the dishes. Well, I don't want to wash the dishes, but as I'm going to the sink
Kitchen.
to wash
As you
my
going to the
dishes,
sink and
Listen,
putting them suds in there.
I see Tina Neal in
Right,
the comments
right.
right here, y'all. And if I
But y'all
ever
have to
said I did not want to, and I never wanted to wash dishes, let's get that clear. There never was a time when she said wash the dishes, and I said, you know what, that's a good idea. I want to wash the dishes. But in my thoughts in my head, I may have been cussing my parents out, saying whatever, but never out loud, and they would attest to that. Never out loud did I ever
Never.
say I didn't want to do something or
And
no, I
I'm-
wasn't
Hey,
going to do it.
hey, Christorian, is Tina Neal your mom?
That's my mama right there, man.
That's
and
your
mama,
mom?
if
Hey,
you
Miss
watch your
Tina,
mama, he's talking about you. I'm telling you.
Hey,
and
Miss
my
Tina.
dad is bigger than me too. I'm just saying. I'm 6'5" and 230. Dad bigger than me.
Hey man, hey Miss Tina, can you bring me some of that popcorn too? Like you did?
You
Want some
need
of
to
that
open
popcorn?
up
I want some
today.
popcorn,
Like you ain't
Miss
gotta
Tina.
tell her. I'm gonna tell her myself.
Right. I'm gonna tell her.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
you don't
got it
gotta
now.
tell
I'm
her
gonna tell
nothing. I
her
don't need
myself.
no third point, Miss Tina. I want some of that popcorn. So
Go on, sit
Leave me-
down to Dallas.
My mama
Put-
Need
loved
some of
me.
that.
what you say, Chris?
My mama loved me, and she brought it over here limping. She hurt her leg.
Oh man.
Oh.
No, don't all. It's her fault. Cause my mom too old to be out here with the grandkids doing cartwheels and flips in the front yard. You have
Hey,
to
you don't
respect
tell
her.
Miss Tina what she
Never
can do,
too
man.
old.
Mm.
That's what she was doing. out here racing the kids in the street and doing flips and hurt her leg.
Miss
Who
Tina,
does that? I'm not gonna say how old my mom is, but she my mama, and I'm old.
Yeah.
Miss Tina, I
Mama
want
be
some
like, don't be
popcorn.
telling my age.
I ain't gonna say because they ain't gonna whoop me.
Hey, Miss Tina, you bring me. Hey, you give me some popcorn, and I bring you some icy hot to rub that leg down and everything. All right, we got some more comments here. Owen, he just said disrespect is the same across the board, black or white. That is so true.
Absolutely.
That is absolutely true. Disrespect is it is what it is. It's disrespect all across the board. Angie, I like Angie. I love me some Angie. Angie, we might have to drop you a link so you can jump on one day with us and everything.
Hey, Historian, you can check. They say you're not gonna tell my mom.
What now?
They checking you.
You're not gonna tell my mama business on the internet.
Wait a minute.
There she go.
Listen.
Oh, I'm trying to tell what Miss Tina said in 1 second. Angie said actually she said she wouldn't because I said he looks like Justin Bieber. Apologize for the days I thought he was gone. I know he was still in the house, but he did look like he looked like Justin Bieber, huh, Miss Angie? Okay. Hey,
you see, look, listen, don't all her. You see, it's fact. What I said is true. Out there doing flips with kids, hurt her leg. Nobody at my mama age should be doing flips in nobody's front yard. This is not the 70s.
DJ say,
your mama gonna
tell
get
my mama business.
Your mama gonna get you.
CC said she was
gonna get a switch in a minute. You don't be telling me
that's a lie. I always had to get my own switch.
Hey, look at comment Owen put under Miss Tina comment. Oh, you stupid, man. Oh, you stupid.
I'm telling my daddy.
He put Pippin, you Miss Tina favorite now. I love Miss. I ain't never met Miss Tina, boy, but I love Miss Tina, boy. Hey,
she got a comment in there. She's talking about my brother.
My son dates a white girl, and Chris Dorian, you just putting your brother out there. How the hell you gonna do that, man?
I said somebody close to me. I said somebody close to me.
Chris,
I didn't say who it was. She did.
Miss Tina
and
said,
obviously it's not me.
My son
got two.
hey, you just
That's a 50% chance of you getting it right.
Hey, dude, but you cleared it up real quick. Not me. It's my brother.
It isn't me. I said it wasn't me.
Never to do no crime with you, boy, because you, boy, shit, you just threw your brother under the bus. But Miss
I ain't threw him under the bus. That's what he liked. That's not under the bus. That's his choice.
Hey, they know Miss Tina had 2 or 3 sons.
He can tell you about it, and she got 2.
Hey, hush.
He is still rolling that bus.
Miss Tina's right. He's still lying. Man, you still just driving over.
I don't love no man in this world more than I love him. I'm going to tell you that much.
My son dates a white girl, and she fits right in. She's beautiful, cultured, a little bit different, but they're saying they're
a little bit different.
Saying people or people is in our culture that changes us or makes us who we are. That's true, Miss Tina. That is so true. That's a true statement, man. That is true. And Cece say she love her future sister-in-law. She fits right in.
I'm gonna tell y'all this funny story. You ever heard of
No. Hey. Everybody love the future sister-in-law, but what about you, man?
Listen, y'all ever heard of the game?
You didn't answer the question before you tell us your story.
I'm about to tell you. This is all goes into that. Y'all ever heard of the game Black Card Revoked?
Yes.
Okay, so it's Thanksgiving. We playing Black Card Revoked, and I'm not gonna say her name unless she gets on and she says, "Okay, you can say my name." But she's at the table and we playing the game, and it's a lot of us there, and us, our siblings are there, so we're gonna have similar answers about what's better between the Temptations and the 5 Heartbeats, things like that. At this point in time, the look of lostness on her face as we're playing, like she's getting up as we're asking the questions of the game real fast, running over to my mom, like, so she can come back with an answer. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but she's a great woman. She is.
That's good.
She's good for my brother.
Miss Tina, man, she must love her her baby boy. She say, "Hey man, Chris, you're one of the most respectful kids that I have. Sometimes you
Aw.
try me, but when it comes down to it, you respect me. Thank you, son. I'm
I
proud of
try to
you."
respectfully listen. I never talk back. I didn't say I didn't test boundaries. I said I never talk back. I would do stuff like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to Kroger." Now in the Midwest, there's lots of Kroger. I didn't say which Kroger I was going to or where I was going in between. I said I was going to Kroger. So by me going to Kroger, I did not lie.
Oh, you was the loophole kid.
Man, man.
You the loophole kid. Ooh. You telling the truth, but you be finding the holes to justify.
I did not lie. I did not lie. I don't
Oh,
want to lie. I
but
did not
that's a
lie.
loophole. You knew what you was doing. You was leaving information out.
Yes, I did.
Miss Tina left another comment on there. I want you to read that,
She
Chris
take her
Story. I want
She
you to
said,
read it,
"How
Chris
dare
Story.
you say I'm too old? You're older than me."
Eh,
I'm coming over to get
Oh,
my
she came to
popcorn
get your
back.
popcorn. She
boom,
come to
that's
get
it. I'm gonna get your popcorn. They can
Coming
be
over to
every
get our pop.
kernel.
What
Y'all
Miss
witnessing the decimation of this popcorn already.
Tina come? Hey, Miss Tina, you gonna bring me that popcorn? I really would appreciate some
She
of
ain't
that
gonna come up
popcorn.
these stairs, so I ain't worried about it.
I come out to Miss Tina car, man. Hey, man. Oh my God. Hey, amazing talk, man. Amazing talk about
Y'all seen
interracial
that?
dating and everything. At the end of the day, man, we all have our choices. Who you want to date, who you love. Your heart has no color, no limit, no boundaries. So you can love who you want to love. But we're just sharing opinions and everything from what people see out here in the world and everything, what their views and some of the things people will encounter. Comments. If you love that person, you go trudge through the comments and keep it moving. You're not gonna turn away from your kids or anything. You're gonna love your kids, whoever your kids bring home, you're gonna love them. And if you can't love them, you're gonna teach them how to love your child the proper way, like Dre Day's doing. She's teaching this young lady how to love her son the right way. So, man, big kudos, big respect to that, man. Man, it was a great show, man. A great episode. We're gonna jump off into our segments, y'all. Fans, stick around. Hey, we got some segments, man. We're gonna jump off with our first segment. We're gonna swing it over to our segments. The first lady with our segment, Miss Dre Day with Eargasms.
Woo,
And you
well,
gotta drop a comment in here.
tonight's orgasm is coming to us from Shay. You still gonna do it, Shay?
I'm still gonna do it. I'm ready.
All right.
You got it queued up.
Got it queued up, or I gotta play it. And I was just ready to talk. I didn't know what I need to do. So what I gotta do?
I want you to play the first. We live on
Tell
YouTube.
me what it is, and
play
I'll
the
put the
first-
link in the comments right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called Fuck
Oh,
by
my.
Victoria Monet.
That song hot,
I'm messing
boy.
with my
I
version
heard
here.
that song today.
I like it.
F-U-C-K.
What's her name? Victoria Monet?
F-U-C-K. Huh?
Victoria Monet?
Monet.
Yes, M-O-N-E-T.
That song
That
a
song
banger.
is nice.
That's a banger.
It
So tell us
was.
what you love about it.
So, music to me sets a mood. It sets a tone. You could be chilling at home, cleaning your house, and you feel one way, and you might put on some rap music. You could be chilling, sitting on the couch, reading a book, needing some background noise, just relaxing. It creates that mood. So this song to me was a cool way of a girl shooting her shot at her crush, and it may not even be her crush. It may be somebody she just want to get with just for one night, and she was real smooth with it. And her voice kind of reminded me of Kiana Lede. And I don't know if y'all know who that is, but she's talented too. But it was just real smooth, kind of like a good whiskey just going down, So I enjoyed the tone of her voice. I enjoyed the melody of the music. I enjoyed the relaxation. that it brought out. And I love the way she shot her shot, okay? Because she was like, she wasn't all extra vulgar with it. She was real smooth. I want to jump your bones, but I want to be that friend you can't keep. So,
Oh,
yes. So that's what I thought of that song, Miss Victoria Monet.
man, that song was hot. Hey,
It
you
was,
get
it
some.
I'm
was
gonna listen to it
fire.
because I haven't heard it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I want
You
to.
missed out.
I would love this. Yeah, I need to know when you listen to the song. I want to know what you think about it because
Put
it
that
All
was.
right.
song in the comments, Chris Story, so our
Yeah,
I
people
did.
can
yeah.
have it right now. I don't see it. Did you put it in there? Put it in
I
the
did.
comments.
Did you pin it?
It's in the comments and it's on the YouTube comments.
Okay.
Okay, man, that's a good song, man. That is a good song. Hey, Miss Shay, you kicked it off, man. You kicked off our segments and stuff. That was a good eargasm.
That was a good
Make you
one.
think,
Thank you,
make you
sir.
wonder,
Thank
and it's called FUCK.
FUCK.
And tell her what the FUCK stand for, Shay.
It stands
Friends.
for Friend You Can Keep.
Oh
Mm.
man.
Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
Shoot your
That's not
shots,
what the.
man.
I wasn't thinking that K, but okay, keep is
Me,
fine.
Friends you can keep.
What was you
Man,
thinking?
I was
what was
on
you
Friends
the
you can
thinking?
kill
cell.
on.
I was
That's
on the cell. I'm
I
like,
don't
oh,
know.
okay.
oh yeah.
My mind go different places
Hip
sometimes.
on him. My boy, my brother Pimpin, he hip on the friend you can keep. Hey, that's
He own
hot.
it. He already know.
It's cultural, man. Hey, know it all, man. He a little bit like you, but he on page 10 and you on page 8, Chris Story. He a little bit ahead of you, brother. Hey, but that's my
Yeah.
dude though. Hey, man, thank you for the orgasms, Dre and Shay.
Yeah.
Y'all double team the orgasm. Hey man, we're gonna swing it over to our
It takes a
next episode.
village.
Oh yeah, it takes a village. We're gonna swing it over to our next episode. My boy Chris Storian
Yes,
with
sir.
Let Chris and Chill.
Let Chris and chill today. What I have been watching, I've already did. I'm not going to do it again, but I've
Hey,
already spoke about.
before you start, Chris Storian, I
Yep.
gotta tell you, man. I talked with my mama the other day. My mama said you was a nice young man, man. She said she said I like that young man. He's a very nice young man.
I'm already knowing, man. I like him. I'm already knowing.
Me and Chris Story took a road trip down to the Lou and we shot by my mom's house and everything and we had a good time down in my mom's house. My mom got together some bags for me and Chris Story to take home with
Aw.
granola and
Mhm.
everything. So she put together a little mini care
Oh,
My
package
son was
for
all
us
in
and
that
everything.
bag.
Was she, Chris?
Yeah, he was. He was all in that bag.
Shout out to my moms, man. Hey, she hooked it up for us and everything, man. But Chris Story, it's on you, man. Let Chris and chill. Give it
Let
to
Chris
us.
and Chill. I'm going with another series. It's an Amazon original. So Let Chris and Chill is this segment where I normally bring you guys something that I've been watching, or whether it be a movie or a series or whatever form of entertainment that you want to come across, and that you can maybe sit chill with yourself, or maybe even chill with somebody that you enjoy spending some time with. So today on Let Chris and Chill, uh, my choice has been a newer series. It's only on episode 3, so it's newer. It's called Invincible on Amazon Prime.
mm-hmm.
This series is about if you were to think Superman, who come from another planet, he's the top hero around, and he's all powerful pretty much, and he has a family and a son who now is coming into powers himself. But Superman,
I'm sorry, Chris Story. I gotta
what's up?
interrupt you. Owen said, you better watch out for that peach cobbler. My mom not finna make this bastard no peach cobbler, guys.
I take apple crumb cake too.
Hey, my mama do make apple pie though. She make a banger apple pie though,
I'll
boy.
take apple pie, apple crumb cake.
I had to laugh at that comment, but go ahead, Chris Story. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, so think his son has powers and he's coming to his own. He was a late bloomer according to his race. So it comes to him coming to his own. But the twist is, what if Superman kind of snapped at the same time? but he raised his son to be a good person. How would that dynamic go?
Hmm.
If Superman was a hero but snapped and went the other way, but he trained
Yeah.
his son to be a hero, how would he interact with his dad if something were to change in that way?
Hmm.
Great show. The only reason why it's not a live action, I'm convinced, is the fact that it would be so expensive to do this show because it's not for kids to watch unless you have good, strong parental vision with your kids and open dialogue. Because it's not sexual, but it is graphic. The way people get killed is pretty intense. Because I know you guys seen
So this is
superhero
animated.
movies, huh? It's
Mhm.
animated.
This
Yeah.
is animated.
Yes.
Okay.
So you think
Yes.
about if when you ever think about in superhero movies where they save someone and they fall and they like roll and stuff like that? Like how are you not harmed? That
Mm-hmm.
superhero may be invulnerable to the ground, but you're not. So this happened. He saved a woman at one point. When he stood up, her arms is broken, the legs is coming out, like, and he's freaking out because he had never done that before. So he's coming across. All this is happening, and he had a panic attack. So they
Mhm.
show this mental evolution happening with him as a young man.
Okay.
So
Wow.
super, very, very good show. Well written, well acted. I believe the main character, I don't know the actor's name, I'm sorry, but he played Glenn on The Walking Dead.
Adjust your camera a little bit, Chris Story. Adjust it up.
This way?
Yep, a little bit more.
Y'all got me?
There you go. We got you. We got
All
you.
right. So think of Glenn from The Walking Dead as the voice of this character. And he is an Asian. Well, he looks Asian on the character. His mom is most definitely Asian. She was the female Asian doctor from Grey's Anatomy some years ago. That's who voices her character. And then J.K. Simmons, who played J. Jonah Jameson on Spider-Man, is the voice of Omni-Man, who is basically Superman.
Okay.
Without weaknesses, by the way. So far, I haven't seen a weakness.
So what kind of how many ice cubes you gonna give it, man?
I'm giving it a 4.5, 4,
Out of
4.5,
5?
4. Yeah, out of 5, 4.5.
Okay.
So it's definitely chill worthy.
Super, definitely chill worthy, and it's written by the same person who wrote The Walking Dead. So I read The Walking Dead 20 years ago.
Have you seen the series The Walking Dead?
Love it. Yes, I most definitely. I need to see the most current episode, but I'm up to date pretty much. But all of them, even the one that's kind of teeny bopperish,
Yeah.
that one isn't as good. But
Hey, Christo. Hey,
yeah,
we Owen asked you, have you seen The Boys?
yes, yes, and it might be slightly better than The Boys. Think about
Okay.
that. The Boys is amazing. Slightly
Yeah, it
better than The
was.
Boys.
Yeah.
And when you said that about the action, how they have to do it because it's kind of hard to show the violence
The
of people
money that it
falling.
would take
The
to
boys
produce
kind
that.
of did that in the first scene where Amtrak, is that was his name? He
A
hit
train.
the
A
girlfriend.
train.
Remember how she kind of exploded or whatever?
Yes.
So I think that is an example. It probably
Yeah.
was hard to do, though. I'm sure they had
And it's
to
way more
really
than that.
work to get that
Way more.
effect, huh?
Way more
Wow.
than that.
Wow.
It's lots. Like my son, I let my son watch it. I watched it with him and let him
Right.
talk and ask questions as we go because my son is going to ask some questions. So I let him go because I'm sitting there with him. And he said, "Dad, this is intense. Like it's a lot. like, and he, like, like this is a lot." He said, "Did you see how the aliens were coming killing people?" I was like,
Wow.
"Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
So you give it a 4.5 out of 5
4.5 out of 5."
cubes. So this movie is definitely chill worthy. Thank you,
It's a
Chris
series,
Dorian.
It
The
is.
series. So Chris Dorian, thank you for that, man. We really appreciate it, man. One of our crew members, she's not here tonight, Miss Toya. Hey, we're gonna swing it over. We're gonna do her episode, man, and we're gonna throw it up in the air. Whoever wants to take it. But her episode is called "What the Hell." So, what's our "What the Hell" moment today, y'all? Anybody got a "What the Hell" moment?
Just a quick one for me, but a serious one. Somebody else can take something that's more funny or newsworthy, but shout out to DMX, and I hope he gets
I
better.
was just
That's
dang.
his.
Yes.
That's what I was just gonna
That's a big
yeah.
what the
Yeah.
hell. Yes.
Shout out to
Prayers up for
DMX,
Hope
DMX
he
man.
can get right.
and his
Hope
family.
he
Yes.
get better.
Everybody deals with addiction in some type of way, even though you may not feel like it. Even though you feel
Addiction
like you
and
don't,
mental health.
everybody does.
Yeah.
Yes. And he been struggling for years,
And
man. Years.
Forever.
and he
You know,
actually
we hadn't heard nothing from him in a while. So just all of a sudden to hear this is just
Yeah.
well,
shocking.
actually he was on lives and everything. He was doing Bible studies. He was actually back out. But see, I had read a comment that made a lot of sense. I think it was on the Shade Room because I get all my celebrity news. When I see something on Facebook, I immediately go to the Shade Room because I'm like, they got all the tea, they got all the
Mhm.
Yeah.
information. So when I was
Yeah.
reading the comments, they were saying that, how the devil know how to attack, and he's been being attacked for many years. He has been, because he actually was straightened up, getting better. But
Right.
when the devil find that spot where he could seep in, and get in, and then when you already not strong enough, and then he battling all this stuff with his family. So he wasn't in the place that he needed to be, but he was trying to get there. He had God in
Yeah.
his heart. He had the right, he was headed the right way, and he had all good
Right.
intentions. And
Right.
then here it is, this might have been that one time he just tried it, went backwards, and then look. But
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, brother.
uh
Hey, Owen asked what happened to DMX. So anybody want to
so
explain to what happened to DMX?
so DMX overdosed on whatever his choice of drug is, day before yesterday night, and he had a heart attack. So his lawyer was on the Shade Room, and he spoke to everybody. He was just being honest. He is breathing on his own, but they
That's
worry
good.
that he'll never be the same again.
Yeah.
um so that's just basically almost 100%. They like, he'll never be like, he just vegetable, like he'll never be the same again. But I mean, God is a healer. My faith and my trust and the way I know that God can work miracles, if it is so, it will happen, whatever
Right,
they saying.
right.
But yeah, that's what happened. He
Overdose.
he overdosed, and he had a heart attack,
Yeah.
and they found him. So there's
Was
no
he
telling how.
when they found him? Was he unresponsive?
he
Nene.
was he was unresponsive, and they don't know how long he was unresponsive. When you go for so long, once you lose that oxygen to your brain,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right, man.
what
Hey,
happened?
my what the hell moment is today is Easter Sunday, and my what the hell moment is people that only go to church on Easter, Mother's Day, Christmas. CME Christians.
Let
Christian.
them CMEs alone.
Hey, man,
What
I
does CME
see
mean?
Stop
Christmas,
yelling at
Mother's Day, and
me.
Easter.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm not going
Hey,
in, but okay.
hey, I done seen some people, man, just driving down in the neighborhood, people getting out. Man, I done seen so many new outfits today, and so many people that went to church and first time going to church in years, and I laugh. People, and it's not funny, but man, people say they giving their life to Christ and everything, but you won't see
Yeah,
them no more that year.
no, that's a fact.
It's
I
a
go to
People,
church
fact,
with
man.
somebody. I care about them for real. Like
Man,
it's real for me.
exactly, man. So I seen all these new outfits, and then I swung by a little restaurant and stuff just to check on because I would go get something like some cake or something from a restaurant, and I saw the line was out the door. And I seen people with their new little suits on, their little outfits on. I seen a couple God's matching outfits on. I mean, from top to bottom, the same shirt, the same pants, the same shoes.
Get
I'm
clean.
like, oh my God, man. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? Why you wait to this one day just to pull
Can
out
I
the
can
new
I talk about
threads?
that, bro? Can I say
Man,
something about
you can
that?
definitely jump in on it because that's a
Okay.
what the hell moment.
I don't want to preach. I don't want to preach.
Well, that right there tells me you getting ready to preach, man. Anytime somebody lead off with some bullshit like you finna lead off,
You finna
that's
have
just
bad
like saying,
Baptist.
I don't. That's just like this person saying, I don't mean to offend you, but goddamn it, you finna offend me.
I
Exactly.
don't
I
want to
Well,
don't.
keep
I
y'all
don't mean
long
no
today.
harm, but
I don't mean to
I know
sound like a
y'all want to get
racist.
home to the
Well, you getting ready
game.
to say some racist stuff. So I mean that's the prelude of. I don't mean to
I'm
be.
getting
I
ready
don't
to
mean to
do
be an
it.
asshole, but
But I'm getting ready to.
I don't want to keep y'all long tonight. I don't want to be
okay.
long-winded, as they say.
Because I will
But
mute your mic and
I
cut
got
your
some of
ass
my
off.
spirits.
Sour milk.
I
Oh,
feel that y'all need to hear.
on
Go
my
ahead.
spirit.
It's
All
on my
right.
spirit today.
Give it to us, Christori.
That y'all gonna listen to. Like I need to get off. I'm gonna
Okay.
keep y'all a little longer tonight. So when it comes to us and Easter Sunday and Christmas, when we get sharp on Easter and things like that, us as a people that are going through post-traumatic slavery disorder, and everything goes back to slavery. I'm sorry, it just does. But us as a people, the one time that we was able to get sharp and get a little newer clothes was the Resurrection Sunday, where the master allows you to dress up a little better. He may get you a new shirt, get you a new pair. You may get that new hat that you haven't, you haven't gotten one since last Resurrection Sunday, when Miss Sarah passed down her goodies over to you as her favorite, server or whatever happened, or you saved up your coins all year. Slaves did have some wages. It wasn't they just worked all for free. It's just the way that they saved their money or how they spent it. So
Mm-hmm.
you use your wages to go buy a new shirt, and that was our time to get sharp and show each other how clean we can get. So that tradition has just carried on, and that's why we still do the same thing today. As a people, we still get clean on Sunday, and we're the only people that do this.
Hey,
The only,
see,
the
my girl,
people.
my girl Cece made a comment. Y'all move away from the phone before before he gets y'all struck down. Cece, I'm with you, baby. Let me move back, man. Let this cat get struck down. Let the bastard get struck down by itself.
I can get preaching. I can get the preaching.
Thank you,
But I'm
street
just saying,
preacher.
like if that was our, like us as a people, that was our time, and people of the African American diaspora are the only group of people that follow this tradition. And I'm convinced of it. I haven't seen it nowhere else,
Okay.
other than colonized areas that may have been influenced outside of that. But we
Right.
are the only group of people that do that, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just something that we do. It's just the way that we stay fly. We get with each other. It's showing out just like that new outfit on the 4th of July. Why are we celebrating it first? But two, you gotta get clean. Like you gotta get clean. That 4th of July outfit for me was probably gonna be my second day of school outfit. It wasn't gonna be my first day of school outfit. But it was gonna be my first day of school shoes. I was gonna get new shoes that
Them
I'm
new
gonna wear on
kicks.
the 4th of July, put in a box, and wear them again come first day of school. But the outfit I
Okay.
wore, maybe wore the second or third day of school, but that wasn't my first day of school outfit.
All right,
Mm.
man. Hey, that's fool crazy. Hey, it's been an amazing episode, guys. We want to thank everybody who tuned in live with us for our first live show. And we will be doing this every Sunday, 7 o'clock Central, man. We will be doing this live, and you can join. We want you to share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Share it with others, man. Tell them, hey, they can interact, and we are willing to bring you aboard. I will send you personally the Zoom link. If you don't want to come
If
on
you say in the
camera,
comments, let me in, we'll send it to you.
that's it. We will send you if you don't want to come on there with your face to show your face and everything. If you just want to just dial in and just go by your phone number and everything,
That will
and
work.
you can just introduce yourself that way, and then you can add or be a part of the crew. Just talking to you,
Yeah.
man. We thank you guys, man.
Don't forget, next week we will be CST, Central Standard Time. It won't be CPT. It's gonna be CST, as we promised.
We will be here definitely next Sunday at 7 o'clock. We had a few technical glitches, and we also was dealing with the versus battle that's going on tonight, man. But like I said, man, you guys want to tune in through the week to our shows and everything. We finna get ready to post a nice banging show coming up Tuesday called What is Your Love Language and What Turns You On? So you definitely want to check that out because there's some very good information in there, and you'll enjoy that, man. But man, we really appreciate you guys tuning in, man. We thank you guys for joining us, man. We are so excited about our first of many live sessions, guys. So hey, come on back next week.
Wait, before we go, I'm
on
sorry.
live, look, on live right now, it's a riot at the Justice Center again.
Oh my.
It's St. Louis City Justice Center for the second time. And they say the inmates are unarmed.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
That's the city of St. Louis,
That
man.
is scary.
Hey,
That
man,
is
but
scary.
again, like I say, we thank you guys, man. We the crew, man. We say what's up. Drop a comment. If you like what we doing, just drop a comment. Me and Chris Story, and we say we won't smoke. But by the way it looks, Shay, Dre, and Nene, they don't mind having smoke neither, man. Hey, we the smoke out crew. We don't mind you sending us smoke.
Tables.
Hey, we don't mind you sending smoke our way, man.
They said we're gonna be on 7-ish next week. This 7-ish.
Oh, we're gonna be on 7. We're gonna be
around 7. Look, around 7, 7-ish.
We're gonna be live at 7 though, y'all. Y'all are stupid, but we're gonna have fun. We thank you guys for tuning in, man. We appreciate it, man. And we the crew. We signing out, man.
Bye. Love y'all.
I don't mean to be sweating you.